Welcome to DougNutGames. My name is Doug, and this is Lego Extra. In today's episode, we were going to explore this particular place, and we were going to put the downtown diner here. If you remember from the last episode, we moved the pet store and condo. We split them up and moved them to two different spaces because of the last addition to Nutsville. And we took it from this spot and we were going to put the downtown diner here. We're not going to do that. We're actually going to take it and put it over here. Why are we going to do that? Because this is definitely going to be a more fitting place for the diner. Let's take a look. So with this build, we get the diner on the bottom and a boxing ring on the second floor with a recording studio on the third floor, and each floor is diminishing returns in my opinion. There's the build, and it features a lot of round round corners and stuff like that, which is really interesting to build. Very, very interesting to build, especially the bottom floor. In fact, that's the only interesting thing to build in this one, is the bottom floor, in my opinion. Rounded countertops, rounded, everything is really interesting. And when you're putting it together, I found it fascinating because I didn't know what I was building until it popped in. But once you get to the second floor and the boxing arena, it's kind of boring. There's really nothing much going on up here, except I love the little punching bag. That was a nice little touch for this floor. But once you get up to the third floor, it's even worse. The main room is really kind of boring. You've got a little balcony out here, but the main room is just a kind of a sitting area here, you can see with the red chair. And then when you turn around, you go into the recording studio. They've crammed that in there. It's not all that great, and the actual booth where they're recording, even less interesting, to be honest with you. The pink car with the Elvis impersonator, though, was very interesting. I'm glad they added it. Made me feel a little less blah about the second and third floor. Okay, let's go back to the spot here where we're going to put this. Now, why did we put it here instead of right beside the fire brigade? It just didn't fit in over there. It seemed like it was crammed in between some old architecture and the Ghostbusters. We're going to take it and put it right here. And let's throw that pink car out front, off to the side there with, oh yes, we need to complete that sidewalk. Okay, so that is the downtown diner, located appropriately right in the downtown. So now our Nutsville residents have some place to go to grab a bite other than the expensive Parisian restaurant. I like the little winding staircase going from the second to the third floor, but other than that, there's not much on the second and third floor that's of interest. The car is great though. Yeah, it's not a favorite build for me, but the round edges and stuff like that make for some interesting challenges that were kind of fun. Okay, so one thing that we haven't mentioned in this episode that we need to discuss is the fact that this lot that is right beyond the downtown diner is empty. Empty. The fairground mixer is no more. And the town of Nutsville was not informed that the carnies were leaving town. In fact, they wouldn't have known anything had this Nutsville resident not captured this footage here. Yeah, there they go. To be seen no more. Okay, well, that brings us to the end of this particular episode. The downtown diner has been added with a mixed reception. In the next episode, we'll discover exactly why the fairground mixer left town. You do not want to miss that one. I'll see you then.